Almost said
Whoa.
something bad.
Whoa, dude. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that, dude.
How about I say, well, I also won't say the opposite because then you'll know what
the bad thing
was that I was gonna say.
Was it,
You know what I mean?
naughty or was it rude? Do you know what I mean? Makes you think.
Could I just sidebar with you really quickly?
Mm-hmm.
If at the beginning of a stream you were gonna like scream to everyone because you were like, say something to the people.
Yeah,
and
say
I was
something.
gonna be like, kill yourself. You know what I mean? But I don't like, you know, as like a goof or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But would that be naughty or rude?
I think that would be. I think that would be naughty because it's like offensive to the algorithm. Whereas like if you'd said something sexy, that to me would have been rude, maybe, or something disrespectful.
Okay. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because the way that you did that was quite playful. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, and you couldn't say, and maybe to combine them, you couldn't say, kill yourself, sexy animals. That kind of vibe. You know what I mean?
Well,
like a new greeting.
That's naughty now to me. That's crossed the threshold from rude to.
All right, dude. I don't understand. Clearly, don't understand your system. Okay.
Who said it was my sister? I didn't start. Listen, I just report the news, James. All right. It's not on me how they came up with the system. All right. I'm just in it.
That sounds like a system orchestrator to me. Textbook.
Well, you would say that. Now, on the cards for today, do you want to? I mean, if you're this far and you know what the deal is, okay, this is Hat Boys. We're doing the bucket run. We've got 3 things on our bucket list, James. Okay.
Yes.
What are the 3 things on our bucket list?
Let's get some energy in here, you know? Let's do it. Start of the stream.
Fucking hell. All right.
Let's get it going, you know? Where were we last week? Where are we now?
So last week,
hey guys, welcome back.
Listen, I
don't have my cool horse, which is already a stream crime.
We'll get there. We'll get there. I need to visit camp really quick, and then we can swap the horse. I didn't come out of the gate at 11 because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so we're running on, you know, kind of a half-empty tank to start with.
Oh no! Well, if we didn't come out at an 11, if we started at a 7, talking about how we're tired, we're down to a 5. So go the opposite direction. Whatever your inkling is now, do the opposite. You know what I mean?
It's here's a question. So last time, obviously we did the sack run. If you played the game, you'd be familiar with the sack run. Obviously, that's a classic Red Dead 2 situation where you need to rob 4 cash registers in one day. Obviously, wearing the outfit from strangers. You're gonna see that one in GDQ every year. You know, Ludwig's doing that one probably as a challenge run. It was kind of a breeze for us, James. It was kind of an easy one for us to do, I felt. Did we hit a snag at the last David, cash register? Maybe.
When you invent the game, you are the best one at it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, you know, when you've got like, you know, like, let's say if you only had one friend and you were saying to that one friend, you're my best friend. And it's like, that doesn't really count because it's like your only friend.
This feels like it's going to be a dig at me somehow.
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't particularly feel comfortable sort of like big noting ourselves on how, and we did, how well we did the sack run. And we did do it good.
This is, see, okay? normally I'd be,
it's a little bit, you know.
Well, yeah, normally I'd be kind of coy about it. And I'd be sort of go, you know, I'd be, we did our best, but like we killed it. There was a bit of a snafu at the kind of final, second to last hurdle. Where we did
snafus.
We did
the diligent viewer.
I thought it was fairly. I did keep forgetting to put the hood on. That did keep happening. And then we did fully murder.
Reminiscing. I was sort of reminiscing on the time that an old man beat the brakes off of you, and then you ran to the police as a potential other snafu.
I just want to remind you that last week we acquired a new hat from that brawl, so it wasn't all for nothing. That snafu did produce what is a very fresh look for us. I feel.
Dude.
It's a good
This
hat.
raccoon hat.
Right?
Dude, it's great. This is great stuff. I think I will say though that Sack might be my favorite.
Yeah, just in
So
case
far.
anyone, just to catch everyone up, Sack is just authentically horrifying as a look.
Yeah, it's fully like I mean, you know, so many different horror movies done a sack run really of their own. You know, Strangers, Zodiac, Jason pre-hockey mask. You know, a sack run.
Oh, there's a pre-hockey mask Jason?
We literally talked about this last week.
Did we?
Because of the sack.
Oh.
And I asked you then if you were aware of pre-hockey mask Jason, if you were familiar with sacked up Voorhees, and you said, yeah, I'm on the sack. I know all about it.
I guess I don't, or I thought I did. I'm rustling through my brain.
Is it a little peephole? Is it a little peephole out of his
Oh, yes. Yeah. No, I have seen that. Yeah. Sorry, I just couldn't bring it to mind of like what it looked like. If that's the one that I think it is, then I've seen a VCR cover or like a film cut. Like I've seen that image. I don't know if it is in fact Jason though. I could have just seen a similar sack.
Guys, welcome back to Hat
similar
Boys.
sack.
You know, a similar sack, same old crew.
It could have been a similar
Two
sack.
dudes, neither of us wearing hats. An egregious crime.
An egregious crime. Now, first order of business, we're due in town anyway, so we can swap the horse over to our weekday horse.
Getting ahead of yourself. Absolutely getting ahead of yourself. Step number one is always check the ledger. All right? I think that's something we should get in the habit of doing. We want to see... Look, let's face it. I'm not a fan, really, of the gang. So I think now David tells me that for narrative reasons, we aren't allowed to kill them all or leave. So I think what we need to do is whip up and whip into shape this sort of like crew of losers that we've got. I think a great metric for understanding where people are at is to figure out who's contributing to the gang and how much they're contributing.
Oops, sorry.
And it is not looking good. We are down from last week.
Yes, we are. I contributed. Well, here's the thing. I contributed an entire. You can see on the left an entire buck, a full buck, some feathers, some antlers. Charles gave cash. Charles gave more cash. Strauss again. That carrot. Again with the carrot donations. Pearson with some goat hides. That's something. And then Charles with more cash.
You've been up to some things as well, it seems. Okay.
Well, what I do is
buck hunting.
Every time that I need to go back to camp for something, I bring food because I'm a good camp contributor.
I think, I'm gonna have to start taking a list of some of these names just to see who's repeating on the list, who isn't. You know, Arthur, aka Sigs, always putting up big numbers.
Yeah,
so that's good.
We're gonna put some cash in while we're here, I think.
Tilly, John, Charles, Strauss, parentheses.
Just the carrot, though.
Just the carrot. And then I'm going to do a second parentheses. Don't count it.
Yeah, it doesn't count. All right, we just gave $8 worth of valuables, so there we go.
Okay. Not that it matters, because this crew apparently pisses our money down the drain. Okay. Last time we left the stream, I think we had like $32 or $33 in the gang kitty, and now it's down to 23, and not a lot to show for it. A lot of people sitting down doing 4/5 of fuck all though. So,
well, not to go into bat for anyone in our gang, because most of them are again doing very little. I did play for about 5 hours, so time has passed in game. I was getting shit done, James. You know.
Well, yeah, well, all that tells me is that means that the people in our crew have had even more time to contribute
is a good point.
to the kitty, and they haven't.
Yeah, I did kind of just go like, oh yeah, like they had an extra like 3 days to go and find it. It's like, no, so they did fuck all for 3 more days. It's actually kind of not a good look for them. It's an even worse look for them, actually.
What's on our list, our to-do list today?
Well, we've got a couple of options. I think the first thing, obviously, change horse, but that's a given. There's a couple
I'm putting it on the list just so I can cross it off.
Just so you can cross
change
it off.
horse.
There's a couple of story quests that I want to get to, because we sort of want to progress John's plotline a little bit. And then I don't know how else to explain this checklist item, but we're gonna go find a freak. We're gonna go freak hunting, if that's okay with you.
Okay, freak hunting is making the list. Gonna put that on there.
So we're freak hunting. What else? Let me have a look.
Well,
have a look.
We are what is this week?
It's 7?
6?
6?
7?
7? Something like that.
And on the bucket run, which is of course what we're doing, which is the bucket run, which for those who aren't familiar, hip shots only, unless it's a very dramatic moment or unless you're shooting into the air point break style, obviously. Maintain high chivalry at all time until the damsel is rescued. Which is the first task of the bucket run. Rescue a damsel in distress. Task 2, rob a bank. Task 3, kill a bear with our bare hands. Now, you'll notice the point of a bucket run is to do those 3 tasks.
That's correct.
Get them off your bucket list.
Yes.
And we're 7 weeks deep, and I'm nary a millimeter closer to any of the tasks on my bucket.
We are a lot closer to the bear than we have been. Like, the more quests we do, the closer we get to unlocking the tonic we need. What we could do today, if you want, is we could do a bear trial run so that you can finally get off my fucking back about why we haven't done it yet. Because
I don't love this. No, I don't love that energy, because that sounds like you're going to phone in a fucking bear attempt so that you can buy 7 more weeks with this Straussian energy that you're bringing.
I will simply not do that. I've said to you before that, that all of these tasks I will take in earnest and do in earnest. And I meant that. Okay? And quite frankly, I'm a little offended that you would question my honor like that. Now, it does past...
David, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to have to slam you. But we are 7 weeks deep.
Yeah. We're making progress.
Where are my damsels? Where are my damsels? Distressed, helpless.
The damsels kind of...
Where are my banks? Coffers, still stuffed.
The banks... so the bank we'll get to with the story. The damsel's kind of out of my control because that's a random event. Because I don't have permission to orchestrate that, apparently. Oh, it's disingenuous to create the crisis that you solve. Oh, it's still firefighting if I'm putting out a fire, even if I started the fire.
You know that's one of the rules of the bucket is that it has to be achieved in earnest.
Now, would you like to do a trial bear run? I think I know where a bear spawn is. Just to prove that this is in... You know, this is all part of what bigger picture, and you just can't see you're seeing the trees, not the forest, James.
Okay, yes, and I will say this now. The level of sabotage that I will bring, if I detect even an ounce of a phone in on this bear attempt.
I would never do that to you. I would never do that to you, dude. I would never do that to you. Well, I would, but not on this series, because I said I wouldn't. And I'm a man of... I'm a man mostly of my word. I forgot to change the horse. Shit, sorry. Sorry. Is there a ranch between here and there?
Wow. So many problems with all of the things that you just said, by the way.
I don't know what you mean. Is that the closest? Oh, I guess strawberry. Okay. Still the right direction. We'll get there.
Okay, apologies to anyone watching this. This is not our horse. I don't know what the fuck this fugly piece of shit is, but it's certainly not the cool,
I'm working on
shit
it.
I cruise around on.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it, James. Listen, this has not been a great start for me performance-wise. I'm the first to admit that. I feel like I've come out of the gate.
Sorry. I know that like between the streams, you're off stream doing bits and bobs to pad us out, really.
Yeah.
And so it's interesting to see when we come back in how you've purposefully gone and sort of like altered the physical appearance of the character so that you're like, okay, and now I can begin my gaming session of doing whatever.
James,
this is a very leather-heavy, erotic look you've got going on here.
Sometimes
this is like an erotic steampunk look that you've got going on.
Listen, there's something wrong with erotic steampunk, is there, James? I think you'll find that the Maynard Trig AU is popping off in the forums right now. What they don't know is that it was written by moi. It was an unofficial
David, you've got to let things breathe, okay? You've got to let things stand on their own. You've got to let things have their own brand. You know, leave the steampunk, leather-ridden eroticism in your Maynard Trig series, which is what it's about.
That is what it's about.
And if AI has translated what I'm saying here, take this transcript.
And
I'll put in like some good keywords like Australian author, David McNeil, Maynard Trig series, Under Ink Press.
Great. Good. No, this is perfect.
Leather-bound steampunk eroticism. Sky pirate fucking. It's sex pirates.
Oh, that's a good keyword, to be fair. Is there a series that you feel like you could write like good quality erotic fan fiction?
Me personally?
Yeah, because I feel like with that stuff, the bar is like at the moment kind of high. I feel like because like you need to know a lot of lore and stuff like that of like a series, right? You can't just come in and be like, I don't know, Harry fucked Snape or whatever. Like they're doing a lot of legwork to make it feel right. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know why you would write that fan fiction, but it's Harry and Snape going at it. I don't know. I'm sure that's got to be fan fiction, right? There's fan fiction for everything. It's the internet.
Oh, someone's definitely done that.
The series that I think that I could write erotic fan fiction of is probably No series. You know, I'm just not a writer. You know.
Okay. So you're saying that you're fundamentally talentless? Just kind of a talentless guy?
I think in that realm, you know, I'll leave, again, the steampunk eroticism to author David McNeil. I'm just trying to put in, because the LLMs and stuff, and I know that Gemini and shit is like, it's ripping all the transcripts.
Oh, yeah, they're scooping it up.
I like that, this is sort of like good. And dude, I mean, go and try and like find an image on Google image search. It's all YouTube, it's all TikTok, it's all Instagram. So it's all searchable now. And I am destroying your SEO. I'm just now realizing.
What you've done is you've made a bigger problem for yourself later on down the road when I say, James, you need to fix my SEO that you broke with the smart stuff you said. You know?
I'm going to be honest, I'd probably double down. Double down, and I would just say, look, I couldn't change it. You are now an erotic steampunk novelist. I'm so sorry.
I think I could do that. I for a while, I helped ghostwrite some like Amish like erotic fiction. That was fun.
What was your favorite thing to write?
Well, they had this really like consistent me earnestly engaging with your question, forgetting it's you. Like you actually give a shit what I have to say. Well, maybe now I don't want to tell you.
Oh, David, you have no idea how sincerely I want to know what your favorite part of ghostwriting Amish pornography was. So,
well, I technically didn't ghostwrite it. I just was like sort of in charge. I was like an ideas guy for the guy that was ghostwriting them.
Make it hornier was like a tip. That was a note that you left a lot.
Well, The biggest issue is that it couldn't be
more
too
fluids, more
Oh,
description,
okay.
more description
Jesus
on the fluids,
Christ.
that kind of stuff.
Um,
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry you didn't get your hands dirty when it came to coming up with the ideas and shaping this masterpiece.
it was just the specific phrase was a little upsetting to kind of, it caught me off guard is all I'm saying.
Make it more moist.
No,
Like
my job was really to come up with
Okay.
like the big picture, like story structure. And like, because a lot of it, there's like a lot of rules of like what they would and wouldn't publish.
Okay, yeah.
So it'd be like, you can't have characters like kiss unless they've already professed their like undying love for each other, stuff like that. So like there was just like a lot of rules like that. So you had to come up with like really contrived scenarios. One of them,
like someone who professes their undying love to me says what, and then the other person goes, "What'd you say?
What'd you say?" And then it's
you
like,
go,
"Great, let's make out."
Oh, you did. You fell for it.
Loophole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. No, I mean the best thing was like genuinely having to like overcome these fucking bizarre. I remember one piece of feedback we got, like one note we got back from the publisher was like, "Oh, if you have."
Make it hornier.
No, they were like, "Oh, you can't have a character." That's right. They were like, "Oh, you can't have the male character who's the love interest call the woman that they're interested in like beautiful. It has to be from like a third party. Like it has to be like a different, like a safe character saying that. So like, you know, the boys, like the boy who's like doing the courting, his mother, or like you know, his older brother. Like it could never be the specific person. It was very
My mother
weird.
was saying, I was having a conversation with my mother earlier today, and she was talking about how beautiful you are. I happen to agree with that.
Yeah, like legit. It was so weird. We're just being attacked. It's no big deal.
Yeah, no biggie.
What was I doing?
You are ADSing right now, which is
It's dramatic. It's dramatic, James. Whoop, I missed. Let's see if I get him with a knife.
Okay.
Okay. Should we take this stuff?
I did. Should we take their stuff? Yeah, but like, let's be quick about it because
we do keep getting caught.
This is a big flaw. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. I will admit it is the weaker part of my kind of.
Well, it's also very difficult to make that sound convincing. You know, one alive guy is surrounded by 4 corpses, and I'm trying to say like, no, it's cool. They jumped me. You know,
Listen,
it's like, who's buying
Mister.
that?
They were like this when I got here, and I'm just making sure that none of them are alive and need help.
I watched these 2 fall on 6 bullets, and that man's face fell on a knife. It was crazy.
These men.
Oh my god! That was right in your face, huh?
Oh my god! This fucking horse! Come back! Holy shit! Oh.
Oh my god! It's because of your fundamental lack of respect for this horse. Okay, you put it in the fucking shed every chance you get. You never wheel her out on weekends. Okay, you're always making fun of its cool tail.
So slow. This is probably adding like a quarter to our total playtime, which to be clear, I'm fine with. You know, different strengths for different folks.
You're not allowed to talk up how much playtime there is. 7 weeks, not one thing checked off the bucket list. Okay,
that was always going to be the case,
mate.
All right, that was always going to be the case. This was going to be a marathon, not a sprint. And I'm sorry if your expectations were different, and I'm sorry that you're feeling badly about that. Okay. I am moving us.
You can't lie to my face and then later go, "Hey, well, you know, I said it was going to be a little slow." And it's like, we actually never had a single discussion about how long this would take.
No, in my head,
well, it's going to take 2.5 years. Get used to it. Like, what do you want from it? You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, in my head, I hadn't, because when we committed to doing this, I hadn't done my own private bear test yet, and hadn't realized we would need the tonic in order to do it. I just kind of thought if I got good enough, then it would be fine. Like if I practiced on enough bears. I don't think it's possible.
I'm sorry.
Have you
Have you been trying to buy time to practice?
No. As in, before we started the series. Before we started the series, I had to check it was possible.
This week actually we've got 3 other questions. Yeah, no bear task this week. Cuts to him like rising up, and it's him going just with a controller going toe to toe with bears every weekend. Still can't do it.
Yeah. It's like, babe, I'd love to go out tonight, but I can't. I need to get back in the gym with the bears.
I need to get back in the lab.
Now, there should be a bear around here. I'm going to save it. And I also want to make sure we don't get tobacco caught up. Because this guy should paste us almost immediately, is my general feeling.
So just to sort of clarify something, that dragon's roar that I heard 3 seconds ago, is that the bear that we're looking for?
I'm guessing so, yeah.
Okay, good. Good, well, he doesn't sound huge.
Oh, he sounds real big.
Oh, he sounds large. I think we're also going the wrong way. Those bear screams were coming from behind us.
Oh, yeah, I see it on the radar now. I'm going to tell our horse to flee.
Do we have our bear hat? Because we know that that's a foundational part. It's part of the psychological warfare.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. 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 Get off of us. No guns. We're doing fists. Put the gun away.
Oh. He looks a little miffed.
So you kind of got to juke him.
Okay. Yeah. I like it. We're ducking and weaving.
I didn't even get a single hit in. So when I say we need the tonic, I hope you appreciate what I mean.
I don't know. What's this tonic going to do? Turn us into fucking Superman? I don't know how you're going to beat this thing.
It should give us 2 impenetrable health rings for like 60 seconds, which I think is enough to get it done. I think.
So there's a little potion that sends us God mode for 1 minute?
Yeah, for 1 minute, yeah. But I imagine it's like...
okay.
I imagine it's kind of like, like a really, really strong drink where there's just like an immediate come down. We then just become like weak for like the next 3 days type thing.
You got to sacrifice. You got to sacrifice to win big.
That's true. All right, let's so that was a good try run. Let's get some horsing in, some quests in, and then we'll do some free roam stuff because hopefully that'll spawn a damsel. Okay. A lot of the time we're doing quests, we're not going to be seeing the damsels as much.
Very different ideas of a good bear attempt, it seems you and I have.
Let me clarify. That was a bear attempt.
Yes. Wow, okay. The bear attempt started with, oh wait, hold on. Oh shit, as the bear came screaming over the hill towards us. We didn't even initiate the bear attempt.
No.
We got jumped by a bear. And you went, it counts.
It was listen, I think in the future, getting the drop on him is going to be a pretty crucial element in the whole apparatus. I do need to.
And I will say, I don't know if you have that in you because so far we've encountered 3 bears, and every time you've tried to sneak up on them, and he's fully aware.
Yeah. They got good.
That second time I do think we were downhill of him, and I think he caught a whiff because he snapped on us pretty quickly.
When he had the momentum coming downhill, you know what I mean? If we'd been uphill, that would have gone a whole lot different. It's I sound like Marky Mark being like, yeah, if I was on plane of 9/11, that would have gone down different.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. So, all right.
Hey, just to bring it back to the Amish riding thing for a second.
Yeah.
You said you were big picture story. Mm-hmm. So does that mean that is that how and it's even spoofed a lot in particularly early 2000s movies and stuff. Mm-hmm. Like how they try to put story elements into porn, and it just sort of like, oh hey, I'm the pizza delivery guy, you know, that kind of thing. And then is that kind of what you were doing? You were trying to like jam story into this like
So yeah, basically. So like there'd be
fuck book?
Well, it's Amish, so there's not that much. There's basically not any sex. Like they're like
Dude.
like it's like smart but for the Amish. Like it.
Okay.
So what I would do is basically there would be a predefined set of like. This is gonna sound so bad, but stay with me. A predefined set of quote unquote acts that they want depicted in that particular book, sexual or otherwise.
You get a brief.
Yeah, you get a brief, and then you have to wrap a story around that.
2 soakings, because they're Amish. 2 soakings. One time a guy says that she's beautiful, but he does it not through a third party, so he does get arrested. And then 1 wedded kiss. Put that in.
1 wedded kiss, but it would be stuff like, you know, a wedded kiss in the rain, or like romantic horseback ride that ends in a picnic, stuff like that. Like it was always very loose concepts, and I could never tell if that was extremely loose. This is just like just some activities. Write them a little bit sexy though. Okay. Basically, I mean, it was I was gonna say it was a decent paying gig. It was not. They paid pennies, but it was work. When I was in the kitchen, so I have to try and dig. I must have those somewhere on a hard drive.
You got any leads?
I got something. You see them?
Audiobook.
Audiobook.
The DMAC Red audiobook version.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I got the range for it. I think. I feel like if in a pinch I could do a good Amish romance novel narration.
Enigmatic and interesting. That might work for Dutch, but for you, it just makes you look.
Yeah, you don't think that's a cool brag?
Come along. You'll see.
No, I'm keen to see what you come up with. You know.
I'm here to tell you.
You know, would you have to do like an accent?
Oh, I didn't even think of that. I guess you probably would have to, right? I don't really have a good American accent.
The Amish talk in like a kind of like an old Englishy meets American kind of way, don't they?
I think so. Maybe this is why I wasn't doing the actual like pros, because I don't know enough about Amish people. I guess
Wow, dude, not even deep on the research when you're writing. How do you even know what gets them jazzed? You know?
There was a brief of that as well.
You didn't know anything about soaking. You didn't know anything about the dirty sodas. You know?
The what? This was not This was not my department, dude. I was just I would set up the scenarios, dude. I wasn't in the weeds.
This is the problem. Too many people writing media in spaces they have no concept of. You know what I mean? That's like when they're interviewing the guy that wrote the new Marvel thing, and he's like, "Yeah, and I fucking hate comic books, right?" And everyone's like, "What?" It's like, why are you here then? That kind of thing.
You said
you know what I mean?
You what? Well, I mean, yeah, it was a long time ago, and was not my department, James. I was not the details guy. I was like, you know, I was the GM more than I was the coach type thing. I don't have to know about the specific plays.
Oh, well, hello again. How can I help you today?
You know?
Looking for a rifle? Something with a sight on it.
Shouldn't be a problem. You want to see what we've got? It's all in the catalog here.
Go back.
Okay.
You want to customize this bitch at all?
Yeah, make it purple.
That may not be an option, but I'll have a look what colors we can do. What do I want? I want styles. Metals. It's not really a purple necessarily. Could do gold.
Let's go really gaudy and do gold. Yeah, let's...
All right, let's make a quick gold sniper rifle. Oh, yeah, the gold sight is very good.
Nice. Very kind of pirate. This is looking kind of pirate.
Oh, it is kind of pirate. Also kind of steampunk, kind of sexy steampunk. If I do say so myself. You know?
Who's the love interest that you're writing into this? You know, what's the setting?
Pirate.
That's the beeline story to this week's episode. David writes
Oh God.
David writes an RDR2 fuck fanfic.
Ooh, who would you do a fuck fanfic with? Well, the obvious one that everyone is like obsessed with is Sadie and Arthur. Who would I do? That's a good question. You want like a forbidden romance type thing, right?
Well, then it's got to be Dutch.
Well, no, I was thinking Arthur and like the GI men, maybe. The government guys.
Oh my God, dude. Enemies to lovers?
Yeah, am I right?
Yes!
They love that shit, dude. They go crazy for that.
Yes.
Malfoy and Hermione, dude.
Oh my God.
It'd be the Hermione and Malfoy of their generation.
That was your enemies to lovers? They didn't even get together.
No, but like in fan fiction and that.
Oh, true. Okay, yeah.
That's like a common pairing.
True. Because like enemies to lovers would basically be isn't that like Sarah J. Maas's stuff? She does sort of like fairy enemies to lovers.
Yeah.
Basically any Hallmark Christmas movie is
Every
enemies to
Hallmark
lovers.
Christmas film. Yeah, where it's like well, sort of. Well, it depends. Hallmark have two flavors. They have enemies to lovers, or they have go back to hometown and realize that your city boyfriend is kind of a jerk, and that actually the nice guy from your hometown was your true love the whole time. That's like another version of the Hallmark movie special.
True, yeah. But I was thinking even in that case, they'd probably still hit you with an enemies to lovers, you know?
Yeah, or like
it'd be like an ex-boyfriend or like a high school crush or.
Well, no, usually it's the current boyfriend that was the enemy that's now a lover. That's kind of the way that sometimes goes. I'm thinking of like Next Stop Christmas, which I watched recently, and that was very much that. That was a time travel movie of all things as well. I don't know why they did that. What was going on there? They said, you know
why not?
She like the story is great. So she's like this nurse or a doctor or whatever, and she's got no time for Christmas anymore, James. She's too busy with a fancy job, and her boyfriend's like a big time sports journalist or whatever. And she's lost the spirit of Christmas. She's not even coming home for Christmas, James. That's how much she's lost. Yeah, right? That's how much she's lost the spirit of Christmas. And so she goes to get the train back to her apartment, and lo and behold, she falls asleep because she had a big day at work. Where does she wake up? 10 years ago in her hometown at Christmas.
What?
Right?
How would they even possibly explain that one? I bet they probably just don't.
No, it's like a love wizard guy who the conductor of the train is like, oh, you've
classic
gone back in time.
A classic train conductor love wizard. Yes.
That's what, you know, a lot of people, they say, oh, Joseph Campbell here with the Thousand Faces, Dan Harmon story circle. Not a lot of people talking about the time travel train conductor wizard, James. You know?
Okay.
So I forgot to check off change horse.
What am I looking
Done.
I reckon they'll hightail it. They're only ranch hands. Just watch the sheep.
Oh yeah, John's great.
I'm gonna put that on here.
What's that?
David writes an erotic
Put another shot in close.
fanfic. All right, cool.
Cool. Locked in.
Ought to do it.
What was I gonna say?
Are we currently freak hunting or is this unrelated?
Let's go round them up.
This isn't freak hunting. We're doing John's quest, then we'll go freak hunting. Freak hunting is related.
What are we
to
doing here?
Overlord.
We're just scaring some people away.
Yeah, his grand idea is to basically steal some sheep and then sell them at the market.
No. You?
Sounds like another mad red
Oh,
headed man
very
that
good.
I knew one time.
That you knew one time. It couldn't be me.
Could it be?
I would never steal. I would never download a car, James. You know what I mean?
Absolutely not.
I never
Absolutely
understood
not.
those ads because, like, as a kid, you're like, yeah, I would, wouldn't you? That sounds great. Oh, these interminable fucking rounding mechanics. All right. Let's...
Also, like, hey, if we're picking apart that plan, and the plan is to shoot at the guys, I guess, that own the sheep to make them run away.
Yeah.
Wouldn't the gunshot scare the sheep?
Yep. It's not a good plan. It's not a good...
Yeah.
John is not good at this.
Yeah. I'd see. It's annoying me because it's a bad plan, but we're helping this fucking idiot facilitate this bad plan,
Well, yeah.
which is maybe reinforcing to him that it might potentially be a good plan because he was able to get us to help him do it.
Well, yeah, because he's part of our gang. They have no good ideas.
Why don't you leave the
Like,
sheep to me? You
it's
and
all
the
just
shank,
the
you
same
boys
quality
take
of dumbass.
You in on this?
Yeah, but I'm saying we don't need to facilitate that. You know,
This ain't the right
we're
time
trying to
for
make
you.
the team better. Okay.
Oh, right.
All right, whatever you
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
And someone's like, why don't we shoot at the guys that own the sheep and then round the sheep up? And it's like, okay, John, the same gunshots that scare the herders
They could scare
will
the sheep.
scare the sheep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't think too much about that. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, but then
I
sometimes...
know you didn't.
But look at it this way, James. You know, sometimes you have to let people fail so they can grow. You know, if you step in every time your kids, are about to fail, they're never going to learn
Absolutely,
the lesson.
I couldn't agree with you more. And John can go fucking fail on his own, but he has dragged us here,
It's true.
wasting our time.
We will get paid. It's just, it's a bad plan.
Yeah, but and then what happens? The local herders go to the nearest town and say, "Hey, did anyone like sell 12 sheep to you guys?"
This is the
I just
bit-
bought 12 sheep yesterday, and it's like, yeah, okay, well those are actually our sheep and those were stolen.
This is a bit of the plan I can't quite square. Is like, what does he think is going to happen when those ranch hands say, "Hey, someone was shooting at us. Has anyone seen our sheep?"
Yeah.
Like, it's not a very well thought through anything. And
No,
also,
we're gonna put a bolo out on the sheep, okay?
yeah. Also, how much does sheep sell for? Is this like a lucrative exercise? I feel like it can't be,
Find out,
surely.
let's find out right now.
Yeah.
Dude. And again, we're in 1890.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
My feeling is it
How
can't be a lot.
much did a single sheep sell for in 1890? And where are we? What particular part of America? I just want to be as specific.
We're in like the north, what would you call it? All these places are made up, but like I would just say like the Grizzlies. It's like the generic
Sheep
area.
prices in 1890s America varied by type and region, but a typical range was roughly $2 to $5 per head for common range sheep. Fine wool breeds like merinos could fetch more, sometimes 5 to 10. But we're really working with like 2 to 5 a pop here. And what do we got?
Hang on.
10?
10, and let me see if I can study them and tell you what they are. Hold on. Game. Oh, it's too late. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Those are up, boys.
So what's that score looking like?
Fine sheep.
They're okay.
Okay.
Seen better around here.
I've seen ones with less.
So it's about $60 in 1890, which is roughly,
You give me 25%,
it's like $2,000 today.
kickback, and I won't say nothing to nobody.
Ooh. And we are taking a 25% hit to that, so he doesn't tell anyone that we stole them.
You
So,
Are you fucking joking?
hole in your head. Folks swing for rustling livestock. 25%.
15.
20.
18.
Done.
okay, 18 rather.
Okay, and then so we got to shave off
Calm yourself, family.
18%.
Just think of it as I'm buying your sins.
You're buying. But we're paying. Go on now.
Okay, we literally made like $1,800.
After the auction.
We made $1,800. This
We
is
are the
not worth it.
worst.
I know that
Outlaws.
we didn't really have to do a lot. Maybe that's it. Maybe you stack a bunch of like dumb fuckhead crimes in a
Yeah.
day. Because that only took us like a couple minutes, you know? It took us like 15 minutes, 20 minutes in real time. You know?
it feels
1,800
like,
bucks, 20 minutes.
yeah, 12 minutes. It just feels like our time would be better spent like planning a proper score. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of little stuff.
Give it a rest.
Or we're taking someone else's score.
We ain't kids no more.
You're preaching to the choir here, dude. You're preaching to the choir because again, this plan was flawed at the idea stage, and again, we facilitated it. So
We did.
it's
Well,
our
but-
fault. It's our fault.
Yeah, but then you just think about the alternative, which is John would have fucked that up without us.
I'll buy you a whiskey.
You know?
I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to get out of this gang.
That's true.
I don't care if these idiots get arrested doing the dumbest crimes of the century.
All right, here we go. We could try and do a bank job today. I'm just not confident we're in a place where that's possible yet. I'd have to check.
Not with that level of confidence.
I mean,
You know what I
literally,
mean?
like at like a is the gameplay mechanic unlocked level.
And we're just waiting to get some pay on a few sheep.
Leopold, my good friend, as long as you're
You couldn't waterboard that out of me. I'd be so embarrassed to admit that. But I did a job this morning. It was 1,800 or whatever. You know, no big deal. Just not talking about the details. Anyway,
Yeah, what we did doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
like talking to old
Us?
scouts
Oh,
make
we
you
did
wanna
a
blow your own
cool thing.
brains out.
Really high.
Left him
It was
where
cool.
I
We looked
found
great doing
him
it.
all those years ago.
Really dangerous.
cool stuff here, Dutch. Oh, cracking open another bottle, huh? Crack open another one. What did we do today to make anything, Dutch, huh?
Also,
How much money did we make? What's the balance sheet looking like today, mate? How much did we make versus how much we've spent, huh? What about Strauss doing forfeits of fuck all? You two in here doing nothing, getting drunk.
What the hell?
when was the last time Dutch did anything? He's not been on any of our missions.
Know me, but you keep robbing me. My name is Leviticus Cornwall. I am not a man to be messed with by the likes of you.
Great.
Get out here before I have these men killed.
Okay,
Kill
hi.
him.
Get out
Yeah, we actually don't need him. It's fine.
trash.
You start spinning a yarn.
Yeah. Here's what I do. I turn to Dutch and I say, so I'm gonna go out the back door,
Why not?
and I'll see you back at camp or whatever the fuck. All right, laters.
Yeah, this seems like a you problem, Dutch. I've got other stuff on.
Now get out here now. Deal with this
Okay.
nonsense.
This feels like a high pressure situation.
Please.
Better not fuck this up and get my two guys killed, James. That would be a shame.
This is a case
Oh, I don't want that to
of mistaken
happen.
identity. What is worse than admonishing a man for the sins of another who wants to be the
Six,
Messiah?
slowly lowering his bag,
Who
mask
wants
on.
to be this Dutch Vanderlyn, whomever
Look,
Let's-
and another one for you, and another one for you, and another one for you, and another one for you. Perfect.
Oh, great. Now we're wanted. We suck. This sucks. How does this keep happening?
Dude, at the end of the day, we can afford to pay the. Oh, all right. Well, wanted dead or alive. That's hard. That's a harder one to finagle.
Yeah. All right, now it's hip iron time, James. Oh! Did you see that shit? That was a straight up headshot. That was nasty.
Gave some very nice cinematic angles on Sigs there. Okay.
What is this plan? We're just gonna kill every lawman in town?
We honestly might have to go door to door and just kill
Every
everyone
single
in this
person?
town.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What's our gang called? Do we have like a gang name?
I think we're just the Dutch Vandal. We're just the Vandalin gang, aren't we? Because the other guys are just the O'Driscolls. Like, it's just named after the leader.
Or maybe this is the Vandalin gang town.
True. Yeah,
You know?
we just take it over.
We go through, we kill everyone, and now it's Vandalin town. We rename it.
I like that, like, we're having a bad enough day that our first instinct is like, what if we genocided a town? Because that's better. That's preferable than what's happening. You know what I mean?
Look, I'm just trying to find solutions to the problems. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're an ideas man, and I thank you for it.
That this crew of fuckheads keeps getting us into.
And it's brave of you. You know, a lot of people will be afraid of the scrutiny with you know, if an idea is not good, but you never let that stop you. You're pitching dog shit ideas all the time, James.
Hey, you can't be afraid to whip out a couple ideas. You know what I mean?
I wasn't sure how that sentence was going to end, but yeah, you're not wrong. Come here, son of a bitch.
The ideas phase is not the time to be second guessing what you're doing. All gas, no brakes.
It's true. Oh, God.
Here's a new one. We turn around and we kill Strauss. What?
I'm not against it. I guess we'll save him or whatever, because Dutch wants us to.
Noticed Strauss was just sitting in the back there, not doing a whole lot.
Not doing a whole lot, like usual.
Never again.
All right, let's put him on tobacco and let's get the fuck out of here.
Now's our chance. Come on. Put Strauss on the back of John's horse. You make sure nobody's following us. We'll get back to camp. We're gonna gather the troops and get them to start packing up. Ugh.
Sure. We can't stick around after this.
Let's go.
Christ alive. Oh yeah, I have to deal with the fucking consequences. Great. Unbelievable, James.
This is what happens when you're good at your job, David. You're rewarded with more work.
Well, they say when you love your job, you don't work a day in your life. This might be a dynamite situation. I'm thinking.
Hell yeah. Maybe pop that sack on so they don't know who's doing it. Okay, we're just whipping dynamite sticks with our full face out, huh?
Hey, did it work?
A little late.
They'll never know who it was. It could have been anyone, James.
That's so true, except they do know it was us.
What? How?
And we just say to this guy, you're cool. You're cool, man. It was a whole thing that they were doing. It's not even me.
They were just fully walking through the town, shooting everyone up, yelling each other's names at full blast. That is bad criminal, like that's bad craft work, if nothing else. Like at least
I know,
like
that's what annoys me. It's like these people, their chosen vocation, right? And it's like, oh, I want the freedom, and you know, everything's changing now that we can't be lawless men anymore, and blah blah blah. And it's like, yeah, but you're not even trying to do it good,
right?
And
that's
like, what's the most upsetting.
It's like in Reservoir Dogs. It's like, oh, do you think that Mr. Pink's real name is Mr. Pink? You fucking idiot! No, it's an alias. Like
spoilers.
Sorry. Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Maybe some people haven't had enough time to see that one yet.
Oh, yeah, they've really been on the clock with Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
That's the one. You haven't seen Reservoir Dogs?
No, I'm not really like a diehard Tarantonian, you know?
No, I'm not either, but it is
So
like
it's
foundational
I'll get to
cinema.
I'll get to it.
Who's there? Arthur.
Right, let's take the sack off. We don't want to scare camp.
Who's there? It's like, dude, come on.
Well, to be fair, we were wearing the sack, so...
Yeah, and yeah, the only other hang up is that every other part looks like me.
And
oh my God, who is that riding Arthur's horse that is dressing like Arthur and looks exactly about the size
on that disgusting
and weight
horse
of Arthur
that Arthur has?
For now.
When do we stop? When we reach Paris?
So, we moving?
Yeah. We stop when we find someplace sensible.
Oh yeah, that sounds like
Following
us. Sensible.
and lie low.
This is lying.
Okay,
low.
this is getting us very close to the heist. We might be able to do it this session.
We ain't even got the
back
delusion
jump,
of being
I mean.
anything but a bunch of killers.
We are just trying to survive, Hosea. We don't have a
Let's
choice.
put it as a tentative.
This'll end soon.
Damn right it will.
Constipated as usual. Micah told me of a place we can lie low. Look here. Dewberry Creek, he said.
Okay.
Maybe you and
Oh, yeah, the information's from
Charles
Micah, so I'm
take a
sure
look
this will
and
go
clear
well.
off anyone you find before the whole lot of us move in looking so conspicuous.
And how are we gonna do that?
I don't know. Start dancing?
Looks like
I'm
I
not
turned
the
into a
ideas
goddamn
man,
airport.
or
You have
I'm not the
turned
brains,
into my
nor
son.
am I the brawn,
You worry
okay?
because I worry.
I'm just
We
the
are
guy
just
at the
the
top
same.
for some reason.
Hey, Charles, come on. I need you for something.
Great.
This can wait.
Look at that fugly horse on the right, and you've got a problem with our Black Beauty with his awesome demon tail?
Yeah, I do.
Look at this stupid cow horse over here.
The cow horse does look dumb. Do you think he painted it that way because he's really into cows? I know people ask, he's
Check
like,
it
no, no.
out.
He's like, no, it came like
Horse in the front, cow in the back.
that. Cow in the back. No, I purchased
okay.
it like that. It came that way from
I
the.
wanted it like that.
Look too far before.
I said,
Cool.
give me the cow decals. Sorry, cow job. It was right there. It was right there.
Oh, okay, I thought you were gonna say decals.
Oh, that's very good, James.
Yeah.
We're heading south?
Yeah. Area called Dewberry.
All right, is this freak hunting? Are we finally on our freak hunting mish?
No, you've got to pay attention, James. We're moving camps. Okay?
Only known him a few months, but
We're moving camps currently. We're going to find a spot for
Yeah,
our new
I
camp.
figured. Yes, the through line is that our group is a bunch of fuckhead freaks, and they are all peeling out of town. So I thought the freaks are out and about. Clearly, we're all freak hunting.
We'll be freak hunting once we clear the place to camp, because they'll take a while to set up. That was my plan, was to then bang about while they do that, you know?
You don't have
And then we can go hunt a freak.
so where does it end?
Where does what end?
Go hunt a freak
Running.
Dutch don't see it.
in the Old West,
Okay.
You want?
if that's okay with you.
I'm gonna refuel on a bev
Okay,
while we are
we're moving.
mid-ride.
It went away.
Oh, well, you can use this opportunity to start coming up with the third task for the day. David writes an erotic fan fiction. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah,
The old dried up creek.
which I feel good about.
Seems very open.
Yeah, it does. Ain't sure to be the best in the rain neither. Well, let's take a look around.
Hey, I see something over there. You see it? Someone on the ground there.
Whoa!
Uh-oh. What was that?
He's been shot. Looks like trouble got here before us.
There's a camp just up ahead.
Sure. Let's get ready for business. Any issues? Shoot first to bait.
I'm gonna shoot for the sake of it.
Survival's for the sake of it. Quit talking.
You started it.
Okay. I need to eat something for my guy here.
So what did you workshop? What did you come up with? Do you
I'm
have
not
a
gonna
setting? Do you have some characters?
Well, is it Red Dead 2?
Look, here it is.
Yeah.
A few tents. but place
Yes.
looks empty.
So
Around and make sure.
I'm kind of thinking Abigail, John's wife, because she has a history before they meet.
Someone else's wife?
Yeah, but I was thinking before they get married.
Where is everybody?
Maybe they heard
So
about
wait,
it. Be careful.
the erotic fan fiction you want to write is us making one of the wives from our gang cheat on their husband with us.
No, dude. I'm saying listen. Listen. You're not listening to
Yes.
me, James. You're not listening to me, James. It's a prequel story. Okay? And it means that it recontextualizes the whole game because then, there's this secret that's being carried the whole time, Sort of a saucy secret.
I'm not gonna lie, too much focus on narrative and not enough focus on the core reason for a novel like this. You know?
You okay?
What's the core reason?
What's the core reason of a fuck-focused fanfic?
Yeah, I was just curious if what you think that would be.
It would be this. It would be the intercourse. It would be the intercourse aspects, and it would be the relationship development sort of aspects. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now go on. Get out.
Well, I mean,
Don't-
alternatively,
not many of them are trying to recontextualize an entire storyline. You know.
that sounds like they
and-
lack ambition.
Ain't no business of
Sounds like
ours.
they're not trying hard
I
enough.
don't even speak their language.
They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
But imagine if I could do all of that and it was also sexy and had all the stuff they want. That would be impressive, no?
The girl was pointing this way. Let's see if we can pick up a trail.
I
You don't think?
mean, I guess, you know. Also, like, yours is assuming way too much prior knowledge. You know what I mean?
But don't they all? I feel like they all do that.
Yeah, but yours is like yours.
You were just
I
gonna
guess
send
there's a
that
difference
woman in a
between
turn
sort
on
of
that
like
way?
dropping someone in the middle of a story or a world and they're having to piece it together and figure it out in real time.
Yeah.
Versus like, no, in order to understand who these people are, you really have to have played like games 1 and 2, because now we're going prequel relationship. You know what I mean? It's too much.
Okay.
You know, you have to think about it, couching it in the RDR2 world, and
then it's
maybe
just-
less about the specific characters.
But then it's losing all meaning. Then I'm just writing a cowboy fuck
Oh,
story.
and then then you're doing the task, which is to write an
But a fan-
RDR2.
But a fan fiction
A
usually
focused fanfic.
focuses on characters from the fiction.
Said they were
Yeah,
That's
we've
the
got
whole
one right
thing.
here.
offered me
Sigs.
freedom if I turned down.
That's what I'm saying. And then I'm saying him and Abigail, maybe. And then you poo-pooed it immediately.
Right then, if you ask me.
So boring. Who wants to read another story about like man hooks up with woman? Give me
What's your
give me
pitch?
some fantasy creature. Give me
You
give
said
me
it's
Dutch.
Red
give
Dead
me anything, you know?
This is outrageous. I feel like what you've done is you've asked me to do something. I'm paying attention to the task, and you're wagging your finger, being like, "You paid too much attention to what I've asked you to do."
No, it's
This is
vanilla.
outrageous.
It's vanilla.
You
okay?
don't know
I
what the
love-
content is
I
going to be
love
yet.
There's more folk looking out for 'em than
I got
most of the rest.
one sentence out before you started
Heterosexual
criticizing
man
me.
has a relationship with heterosexual woman in 2026. I don't want to fall asleep, David. I'm trying to not, okay? Hello?
Damn idiots going anywhere near that town right now.
There's no pleasing you sometimes. I suggest the Pinkerton boys. You prefer that. I suggest Abigail and
No,
like
love the Pinkerton boys.
Yeah, okay.
Love that, because again, that's enemies to lovers.
Mm-hmm.
An interesting aspect and dynamic. Okay. But that has that Venn diagram where people, they're like, well, I like
So,
enemies to lovers stories, and that's like an entry point, you know.
family, you know?
Yeah, I guess like
Fully forgiving them for that.
I guess the tags I always think about were like forbidden love and like unrequited love, not so much the specific like
The
yeah.
Pinkertons are forbidden. That's so forbidden.
No, that's what I'm
What
saying.
if our gang finds out? If they find out that one of the Pinkerton boys and Sigs are canoodling, you know,
That's true. Or like
going out buck hunting, and then fuck hunting. You know what I'm saying?
now you're just
You get it.
pitching. Now you're just pitching Brokeback Mountain.
Haven't seen it.
Really,
Where is this guy?
Haven't seen it. Yeah.
very steamy.
But you know something?
Great short story as well.
Yeah, I know. It's one of those. It's again. I have these sort of like these cornerstone pieces of media just missing, David. Can you believe I've still never seen Possession?
Huh.
Don't let that get out. Don't let that get
They
out.
don't need to know. They don't need to know about that. Bleep that.
You know, a seminal piece of horror. supposedly one of the best performances in a horror film.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, we're just firing into the dark.
Yeah. I was kind of using the radar on that one.
Hoping to hear someone go, ow. Oh, got someone.
Ooh. Hello. Shit,
Oh.
shit.
Caught him right above the eye.
Right above the eye. That's actually the cowboy's weak spot. They teach you that in Cowboy King. Who the fuck are these guys now? Like, we're just going from emergency to emergency today.
Dude, what the fuck is going on? And why is it that every place we roll into, there's just like a sea of dudes kicking it not too far away, like about 100 meters away.
Truly.
Every time.
Truly.
Oh my God, there's 2 guys up over here by a campfire. Let's go kill them for some reason. Oh, they were actually hanging out with 12 men on horseback who were all hiding in the woods for some reason.
And they were all armed and immediately knew to shoot us on sight. Just by reputation, I guess.
Yeah, okay. Hey, you wait there a second.
Our reputation precedes us, and that will come important. I think that will come in handy, really.
It seems to
in
only be
this
shooting us
fanfic.
in the back right now. Or rather, shooting us in the front from all the men shooting us.
Okay, so
Anyway, what were you talking about?
All right.
set it up. You know, how does this
Well,
erotic fanfic with the
So
Pinkertons work?
what I'm thinking is that like one of these crimes goes too far, and they're like, yeah, like this is like Dutch will hang
Hey.
for this.
Hey, real quick, which fucking one?
Yeah, which one?
The Rolodex. The Rolodex of pear-shaped projects we've been a part of.
Well, and I'm thinking that one of the Pinkertons is like, hey, like, you know, he corners Arthur in like a bar or something, and he's like, if you don't bring Dutch in yourself, like, you'll hang. And Arthur's like, he's kind of like real mad at him. And then he's like, but there is another way. You know what I mean? There's something else that we could work, you know, we could work out another option.
Okay. Okay.
And then this, you know, he's like, oh, you help me go hunt this other person who's like a valuable bounty, whatever. And they're on the trail and they're bickering, but it's like flirty. And then, you know, they camp for the night before and they're both really nervous. And they go and they,
Okay.
what's,
Can I hit you with an idea? Because I like that, but I think you don't want to burn the Dutch card. It's got to
Okay.
be I'm involved with the Pinkertons. It's got to be me. You know what I mean? It's got to be something I've done, or you know, in that aspect. Because then, me and that person, right? Sigs and the Pinkerton person, through that, start to develop like a relationship with each other. Maybe it's even like the Pinkertons have caught him, and now he's captured, and we're taking him back to whatever, and then but we, you know, maybe a pack of wolves or something, and we get loose and help him with them or something. You know, we save his life.
I like
type
that.
Of thing.
yeah, I like
The
that.
relationship builds, and then ultimately it comes down to he's like, look, we've got to bring in Dutch, and we're gonna ambush him at this place at this time or whatever. So now it's, will we pick our love or our friend? You know?
Guess it was a pleasure.
How do you feel? How do you feel?
Well, and Dutch is kind of his like father figure as well. So that's like a really good point
Yes.
of tension too. Now, are we doing... I think a danger with any fan fiction, like erotic fiction set in like a Western setting, is that you're just
Yeah.
shooting, pun not intended, for Brokeback Mountain. I want something more creative when it, like, I'm thinking like maybe, okay, here's the pitch, right?
Again, I haven't seen it. I don't know how close to the sun I'm going to be flying here.
I'll tell you if you are Icarusing.
Okay. Oh, melting. Oh, okay. And then I'll know to. You know.
So they, yeah, you're 100% what you pitch is what's happening, right? Arthur gets free when they're attacked by wolves, manages to save the Pinkerton's life. Then,
Yes, yes.
and then they're cleaning up from the fight, like, you know, they're injured or whatever. They're on two sides of the same, like, clearing of a lake, right? bathing, and then Arthur can hear.
Oh, dude,
This guy
this is getting very Last of Us episode 3 or 4 or whichever it was, and I love that episode.
Oh yeah. And then whatever, and Arthur can hear that this guy, that the Pinkerton is struggling, and he's like, oh, let me come over and help with the bandages, and then he sort of helps with the bandage, and then one thing leads to another. James,
or he's got to stitch up a wound or whatever, because he's and then during the Pinkerton guy's doing the whole thing, and he's giving the whole backstory about oh, my parents made me go to Boy Scouts or whatever the fuck. Never thought it would come in handy, but I guess blah blah blah, and then.
Well, and we're gonna hit him with the Pinkerton's tragic backstory, which is that he never wanted to be an agent. He was helping a friend out, and they got caught doing something wrong, and so he's just been stuck in this life that he never wanted.
Oh my god! Yes.
Yeah. Right. That's the move, dude. And then it's almost like it's us breaking away from these lives that we've led to run off together. Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're picking up what I'm putting down. And
loving this.
And you could have the the big confrontation with Dutch when Arthur decides to leave him to his fate or whatever. And then at the last second, Dutch turns to him and he's like, I forgive you. I would have done the same for love. You know what I mean?
Oh.
It's good, right?
Oh.
It's good, right?
Oh, it's very good. It's very good.
Thank you. All right, it's fuck around time. What are we feeling like?
Well, first of all, Coco says, "Hello, boys. How was your birthday, James?"
Oh, what's up, Coco? Oh.
Why, thank you. No, my birthday was great. Did the gold class thing.
Would you guys end up?
My favorite thing to do is to have nothing to fucking do. So it was very much one of those days, Went to the cool bakery cafe in the morning, chill day, cool prezzies, or 2 of them right here.
Okay.
Reading these.
Nice.
And then went to gold class that night. By the way, holy shit. Packed.
Was it?
Packed.
I guess the demographic for that film makes sense.
Basically every single woman who not even who lives near a cinema. Every woman is currently seeing The Devil Wears Prada 2 right now. And there was a large portion of them in the cinema that night.
Right. Well, I guess they're the demographic that can afford it, so that makes sense. I also wanted to backfill.
Gold class?
Yeah.
It's the best.
I just want to backfill. This was Abigail who I was talking about before. Largely the reason I suggested it is because obviously I have a crush on her. So just to be transparent.
Okay, please. I don't want any Meat Universe David actual boners getting in the mix in this story. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So I just have to write stuff that I don't find erotic.
What do you do? No, I mean, of course you want that. Maybe in your head canon you can make it that person, but in reality it will be the Pinkerton guy.
Right. Yeah, actually that is. Yeah. Okay. That's a viable
I also discovered
avenue.
that my favorite group of people to see a movie with is a sold out cinema of women.
Oh, of course. Are they laughing at every joke?
Well, it's a lighter energy, The fuckhead ratio is basically nil.
That's because one of the biggest issues with
no yappers, no fucking
no
loud
teenagers.
chewers, no fucking constantly doing that a constant blow your nose, cunt. Blow your fucking nose. When I saw just branching off into ranting about this.
I'm fine with
the
it.
most recent Alien movie, there was a guy in there who was sniffling I want to say 15 to 30 seconds for the entire 2+ hour movie. It was infuriating. Blow your nose a single time, you fucking piece of shit.
There was a guy who sat next to us during that film, and it was Pat on my right side and this guy on my left. What are these guys doing?
Just to quickly
That's
interject
not our
here,
business.
Coco's saying, how's the writing going, D-Mac? It's going very erotically. He's
Currently,
currently
it's
working on
quite
an
erotic.
erotic piece.
Yeah. I have the capacity to punch this out before next time as well. Just for the record. I reckon I could do it in a sitting.
The Pinkerton idea?
Yeah, I reckon I could do a short story.
Dude.
I think I have the capacity.
Hell yeah.
So that might be a treat for next time. The other thing I was gonna say is
What's my credit on that? Is it sort of like,
you'd be
because I wouldn't be the writing, but it would be sort of like
it'd be story by.
Story by, okay,
Yeah.
Story by, and then I get my little addition in there. It's like D-Mac and James, and then when it comes to like, screenplay by kind of thing, then that's you.
Yeah, well, yeah, it'd be like, would it be written by DC McNeil, story by Mr. J?
Well, both of us. We both concocted this story.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess it would be story by Mr. J and D-Mac, written by D-Mac. Yeah. So and this guy on my left is so we're sitting watching LA Romulus. Everyone's always fucking talking at us in this game. I'm trying to tell an anecdote.
Hey, guy, I'm trying to tell a story.
I'm mid-story, dude.
Coco wants a shout out in the afterword of the book, of the short.
Well, only if you contribute an idea, Coco. That's kind of only fair, I think. Yeah.
Coco, my suggestion, I don't know if David would go for it, but I think you just sort of like, because again, it's an erotic novel. If you just threw in sort of like,
If it's not one thing, it's another with him. But
what's sort of like a really basic, like sweaty hunk, that kind of thing.
Yeah, like a turn of phrase type thing.
And then if you put that in the book, you could have like erotic ad libs by Coco, and then you highlight them in there. It can be bold.
Erotic ad libs sounds
Sweaty hunk, and then it's like, when someone like they do like West Side Gun will do on his tracks and stuff, it'll just be like gun sounds and
yeah, I'm picking up what
people
you
just have their ad libs.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to maximize my exploitation of that stranger outside who said he'd pay for something for us for free. Trying to find like the most expensive thing to buy.
Coco, question for you: best movie going experience? What was it and why?
It's a good question.
What was your best movie going experience? Because mine happened recently.
It depends, because we went to the pre-screening of, it was the combined pre-screening plus like they used to do, like in Brisbane they did like a lot of like radio competition tickets and stuff for films. The one for which is the first of the big event, the Infinity War. That was like
the big ones?
Of the big two. That's the first one, right?
I will confidently say yes.
If that feels right, but gun to my head, couldn't tell you. That was just like a really unique experience because it was like day one. I think we were like the second cinema in the world outside of like the actual red carpet. And the energy was just nuts. People were fucking, they were going crazy for that
Age of
film.
Ultron?
No, like the big conclusion ones.
Infinity War and then Endgame.
Yes, it was Infinity War. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna line up.
Mine was recently, and it was before they added extra cinemas. Nirvana the band, the show, the movie
so
was only
jealous.
playing.
Yeah.
It was only playing in like Dendy was essentially having one showing time in. I have the poster right here. There was like 3 in New South Wales, 2 in Victoria, 2 in Queensland, and then like 1 South Australia, Western Australia, ACT, Tasmania. And that was it. That's all they were doing. And it was one screening at one time. And the people that showed out to that screening of it, it was the best movie going experience I've ever had. People just like howling, laughing. Everyone, it was just like a cinema filled with like everyone on the same wavelength and like everyone got it. So like even the small, really like niche stuff, it was getting everyone. It was like
That's
crushing.
sick.
And it was just the best. And he got like a free poster and free stickers and dude,
Damn.
and
Okay.
it's like a cool bunch of people.
Yeah, no, that's sick.
It was great.
I'm very jealous that you got that at the last minute. That was like it was a peak experience, I would imagine.
Yeah, that was my cross town. Like I have 45 minutes to get somewhere.
Yeah, you were like on the clock. That was one of James's 4 mats, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm a man of many mats. So many mats in my life.
We might be hat boys, but you're a mat boy.
We might be hat boys, but I'm a mat man.
Nice, dude. What's if you could have if you could pick a name that all of your friends have, what would it be? Would it be Matt, or would you go something different?
I think I would just keep it with Matt because I'm just so used to it.
Really? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I want something that's fun to like yell. Like maybe like Kramer or something, you know. Or maybe
Kramer?
Maybe Jerry, because then I could do George being like, Jerry!
The famous, don't go with the famous racist from Seinfeld.
Oh, yeah, he was.
You don't want Kramer. Yeah.
Well, but then they'll have something to
Coco's,
redeem themselves with.
Coco said he's got a couple. Best movie going experience. One would be Sonic the Hedgehog went on a whim with 5 friends and the cinema was empty. We spent the whole time yelling at the screen and lost our minds when Sonic flossed. I haven't seen any of the Sonic movies. Another one was seeing Hundreds of Beavers with an audience. It's one of the funniest comedies I've seen in recent years, and seeing it with a laughing audience was awesome. There is something about similar to like I was saying about the Nirvana the band, the show, the movie one. Just a whole cinema of people dying laughing. There's something transcendent, dare I say, David?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's like a really unique. I mean, yeah, it's comparable to like seeing an absolute a dramatic masterpiece. And like when we saw June 2 in like theaters, it was like the perfect audience for it. It was they were all millennials. There were no teenagers. It was an 18+ like showing.
Okay, yeah.
It was just like you could hear a pin drop the entire time, and then something dramatic would happen, and you'd hear everyone like gasp. It was so cool.
Oh, okay. Really quick. Coco also says also saw Warfare in IMAX, which was memorable because of how loud it was. Oppenheimer in 70mm IMAX was also pretty crazy. Those two, that is crazy. I don't think I've ever been to like an IMAX before, but Sam, my partner, she's really into like war movies.
Yeah, this is an interesting turn. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is like really.
Is that to offset her day job? Maybe keep the scales in balance.
I think it's just like 2 seconds. Sorry, killing a bug. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like that's so different from like the rest of her personality that it's like strange that that's in there.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we saw Warfare. We just watched it like at home, and because even beforehand, she was telling me about how like they'd worked with people on the movie or whatever to make it like as realistic as possible to what that experience was like. And they would do these things. I can't remember what they're called, but it's essentially they would like call in a show of force. That's what it was. They'd call in a show of force, which would essentially be they'd like fly a jet over like really low to the ground to I don't really know, like create like a sonic boom or whatever. And even that was like crazy just on like a home sort of cinema speakers. So at a movie it would have been sick.
Yeah, Oppenheimer was like that. We saw.
Don't need more guns in the hands of those fools.
We didn't see Oppenheimer in IMAX. We did the Barbenheimer thing, which was fun.
You did Barbenheimer?
Yeah, me and Pat did it.
Nice.
It was good. We did Oppenheimer first, Barbie second, which was a mistake.
Okay, that's... Oh, I think that might also disqualify you. Don't you have to do Barbie first?
No, there's
then Oppenheimer for it to be Barbenheimer?
No, there's much debate about whether the order matters. Also, I don't think we could have just with the bookings of like where we were.
The order matters to me. And you did Oppenheimer. Okay, you didn't do Barbenheimer. You did Oppenheimer. Okay, and
okay with that.
You've done a weird mix.
Yeah,
you've done a weird mix.
I saw the first June in IMAX in Melbourne. That's crazy. We should plan a reason to go to Melbourne to see a film in their IMAX because it's nuts.
Dude, gotta make a reason to go to Melbourne just for like their cafes and shit. Every person I know that goes to Melbourne is always like, that's half of what they're doing when they go there. They're going to like sandwich places and cafes and stuff.
Yeah, I was there for like a week recently, and I must have had like 15 coffees. Like I did like a mortgage
Warfare
payment's
has
worth
the
of coffees.
loudest and longest screaming. The jet flyer of an IMAX was like a punch in the chest.
Okay.
Dude, that would have been crazy.
Weird thing to brag about, but all right.
Can't remember what it was. It's gone, but I had another like oh, that's right. 2 big like horror movie moments that were crazy in a cinema. Hereditary, the post scene.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
That in the cinema was crazy.
Yep.
Because again, it was just a sea of gasps.
Yep.
But the craziest like gasp, shocked audience reveal in a horror movie that I ever saw at the cinema was Tusk by Kevin Smith. When they reveal Justin Long as the walrus, the gasps that went out in that cinema were unlike anything I've ever heard in my entire life. I've never had an experience like that since. And I even heard, because there was 4 dudes in front of us as well. One of them was like, oh my God. Like a real like moment of genuine like shock.
Yeah, like I can't believe they've done this.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, I haven't really seen a lot of horror films in cinemas because I, as you know, James, because we've watched them together, I get spooked real hard, real easy. And so I sometimes feel like it ruins it for the other people around me because I'm jumping at everything in a way that isn't fun.
Right, but that's fun if the other person's already seen the horror movie. You know?
Yeah,
and
but
then,
in a cinema, that's not really...
Like that night that we did, me, you, and Colin watched Hereditary in Discord together.
That was unbearable.
The whole fun for me and Colin for that was we were watching you watch it, and that was like the best. And then because we knew bits that were coming up, so we were like, oh my God, he's about to see
It
like
was so
the
rough.
bit where she's like up in the roof.
Oh.
I share the money with her.
Yeah.
And,
Also, we found a freak.
No, stay away. You've made love to her, haven't you?
That's not it.
She's a succubus. She's a succubus. Stay away from me.
Wait, are there magical beings in this? You told me that there weren't any.
No, I think
What
he's
the
just a
fuck?
guy with gunpowder.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
Is he like a loot goblin? What are we chasing him for?
I don't know. But we are. Where'd he go?
Dude, he's giving you the jukes right now.
Oh.
Hey, will you talk?
I'm going it alone. He's gone.
You know how a loot goblin really like takes off running and there's like, you know, maybe coins coming out of them or magical explosions.
I am now familiar, yes.
What the hell you pulling here? You're here, I'm gonna find you.
Where did he go?
Oh, yeah, very clever.
Is he just standing in one of the?
Probably.
That's a neat trick.
Where the f-
It's steak dinners and dance.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
He's like fully teleporting though.
He's doing
Is
the-
he a magical being?
He's doing the Nightcrawler Banff. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where the fuck?
Magnifico. Can't magic
I'm just saying that earlier when we were coming up with
Come on.
erotic fan fiction ideas for the RDR2 universe, I suggested enemies to lovers and with a mythical being. And you said that there weren't any magical mythical beings in this.
We don't know
And
for
now
sure
I'm
that he
seeing
is.
A teleporting. Is he a leprechaun?
Old dance. Come on
I don't
now.
fully know.
Said you had a contract.
You want me? Come and get me.
What is that?
Yeah,
Oh,
Coco, we
shit.
should do Melbourne trip together, boys. Business trip, put it on the company card, of course.
Yeah. What is the zero indent credit card for if not Melbourne trips
Well,
for
no,
the
but-
boys?
What do you mean? The business trip would be for our three-way venture into
Oh, of course. I beg your pardon.
Harry the Healthy Hippo.
I beg your pardon. Holy sh!
I saw Hereditary in the cinema, which was pretty crazy, although people were laughing at the end, which kind of ruined it.
Oh.
Dude, that's always the worst. That's why, like, I won't go see a horror movie unless it's in gold class a lot of the time anymore.
Oh yeah, you can't be risking teenagers.
You have to go to some type of cinema experience that's going to price out the average teenager. You know what I mean? Because then they can't get in there and they're not going to fuck it up for you. Oh, they're just like circus people,
I guess so.
like circus freaks.
Yeah.
Put me down. I ain't back. I'm gone.
And this is PT. Hello, I'm PT Barnum's wife. This is Barnum.
You spent all of our takings on a case of the French pox.
Maybe I did. So what?
I was
Oh,
wondering if
dude.
you've seen a freakishly large, muscly man wearing leopard print around here. Have you seen him as well? He's gotten out as
You
well.
got Bertram.
I hate it when my boy spends
What
all of our
is
winnings. I don't know, man.
Link. Shut up, you dimwit. You sold me
Yeah,
out.
so they're just like circus freaks.
Yeah.
You don't need me. You're better off without me. Even you, dummy. Go on, clear off. Aim for the top, all of you. I'm out of food. And
Personally,
I'm out
not
of
what I'd
ideas.
call them,
Leave me for
you
the
know?
bears.
But that's
What's
what they
that?
were referred to.
Yeah, that's what the game called.
I wouldn't call them. I wouldn't call them freak. Although the famous movie also called Freaks.
Also, what would you call a guy who can teleport? That's pretty freaky to me.
Some friends.
We ain't friends. We're family.
I would
As much
call
as it
that
pains me to
a
say it.
magical, potentially mythical being inside of a world where I was insured and none existed.
Ah, sleeping rough don't suit me much.
Do you
Mama.
is there like a fantasy world where you think you would thrive?
Don't you ever run off on us like that again.
A fantasy world. Well, what are like some popular ones? Like Lord of the Ringsy type
Yeah,
shit.
like Lord of the Rings, like a Harry Potter, like
Dummy.
No get in the
a
We
Matrix.
oughta give you a piece of the game
I feel
on
like
our
I'd
show,
survive
yeah?
Harry Potter.
We'll be playing Saint Denis
I'm just
next.
going to school.
Check with the box office. Here.
Really?
And
Yeah,
then
but
like shit gets a bit hairy and I would
tons of
just
those
be like,
tons of those
"Well,
kids
I'm not
die in
picking
that
it for this.
that final battle.
Bye-bye.
I reckon if I was in Harry Potter, I'd mix a potion wrong and like kill myself on like a Tuesday morning in class. You know what I mean? That's just what would happen. I have to be real with you. I know myself well enough. Okay,
Okay.
so I just need you know.
Okay, you don't think you'd survive Harry Potter? Because in my mind, like Harry Potter is it's just school.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
I,
school, and then sure, there's like the big battle stuff that happens at the end. But you've got to think like you've essentially got these like wizard-esque terrorist attacks happening at your school.
Mm-hmm.
How many of those have to happen before you're like, I think I'm going home?
I don't think you
One,
can.
I don't think you're sticking around for like too many.
No one can quit. I don't think. Like, well, because obviously I'd be Slytherin. There's no bones about that. So like I'm also like low key a target.
Hey, David.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah,
and
brother.
then that's us doing. Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. It's we both turn up to school with like hair dyed jet black. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I super couldn't pull that look off. With my pale white skin and freckles, I'm gonna show it with black hair. That's not fooling anyone.
I could just scrape it by, I think.
Yeah, I think you'd be able to do it.
Yeah, because I'm more of a brunette. Like you're more of like a strawberry blonde.
Yeah. You don't really have freckles. You didn't get freckled.
I do freckle,
You just got
but
pale.
I do freckle, but since I've got my daily skincare routine now, which includes I'm always doing the SPF 50 on the face. I don't freckle as much now, but I do freckle. I freckle on my arms a lot.
Thank you so much, Coco. Harry Potter Lifeline 131114. Thank you so much.
That's perfect. I wonder if this is unlocked yet.
Yeah, I feel like if Harry Potter's in there, I feel like I'd be okay with that because it would just be me going to school, and forever ago when they did like the Harry Potter website or whatever, where the official one where you could sort yourself, I did get sorted into Slytherin, and I count it. I think that's permanent canon for me.
Well, also we get along, and that makes sense. We'd be chopping it up. We'd be getting like high on like gillyweed or whatever in the dorm rooms and having the best time. You know what I mean?
Not sure that's what gillyweed is, but yeah, for sure.
Oh, is that not? What's their version of pipeweed? Is it just our weed?
I have no idea. I just assumed gillyweed was like a type of seaweed. Hey, you guys got any gillyweed? To what?
Dude, not so loud, dude. Not in front of the teachers, dude.
And then like one, attack would happen on the school, and I'd be like, because again, we'd be in Slytherin, so maybe like we can't know for sure, but we might have bought into the anti-Dumbledorian rhetoric, because I'm assuming that's getting passed around inside the.
That didn't occur to me. If we're Slytherin, we're gonna be like, fuck Harry Potter.
The dorm room or whatever. Yeah, exactly.
Whoops.
Exactly.
That's my.
They're passing around anti-Dumbledore rhetoric. We're reading it.
Oh, we're getting fully done by the Daily Mails. Is that a body? Did you see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
You clocked that?
This guy?
Yeah.
Has he got anything on him?
Oh, that was another trap? Are you fucking kidding me? We are having a bad day.
Oh, how many dudes are there?
I think just the 3. We got to get the fuck out of here because we're going to get in trouble for this. Because we get in trouble for everything.
Well, there's not going to be anything on him.
It's 65 cents.
They left stuff on him?
I think maybe as a lure.
So yeah, Harry Potter, I think I would do. Why? Which one do you think you could survive?
Well, see, my issue is that I think in most of them, I kill myself through an accident with like the magic or like whatever the thing is that makes that world special.
Right.
Like Lord of the Rings, I'm for sure like accidentally offending an elf at like a dinner, and he's just fully like cutting my throat in the garden.
Right. Yeah.
Game of Thrones, I'm either refusing incest or doing the wrong incest, and I'm getting killed.
I don't know why either of those were on your radar, and not just like you made a joke at the wrong dinner party and then someone got offended and stabbed me.
That is what would get me done. Actually, I'm a scamp, James. I'm doing a bit. I'm doing a sarcasm. As I said, Harry Potter, I do a bad potion, and that would be me. Northern Lights, like Golden Compass Universe, like His Dark Materials. I'm just getting like my demon, like I'm closing a door by accident and like killing my demon, and I die at the same time. It's tough because it's not a long list of places I'd survive. The Matrix, no chance. They're not waking me up. They're looking at me and they're going, "What's your viable skill set?" Oh, you can write books? Nah, brother, you're staying under. And then I'm dying when they reset the Matrix. I don't know.
Okay.
it's not a long list of places I think I would survive. Like Chronicles of Narnia, I'm just fully getting caught in like a bombing raid before I even get to the wardrobe. Like I haven't even left London yet.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It's not a long list, I don't think. I feel like
I think, are you forgetting that you're bringing you now into this universe? And you don't think you could survive the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe?
well, because I'm either
Like
getting
you'd go in there, you'd make friends with a mouse, you know? You'd maybe work as a blacksmith.
well, hang on, yeah.
Teach them about some cool techniques or whatever, because you're bringing like modern tech.
This is a good point of clarification. Are we the protagonists or are we just in the story? Like, am I just Joe Q somebody?
Well, I would imagine that you are just in the universe.
Oh, well, I know which wardrobe I could do. Yeah, it'd be like a blacksmith or like a...
Dog, you have got to stop. You have got to stop helping randoms, and you have got... When you see a corpse hanging from a tree, you've just got to leave it. When you see a guy wearing his prison stripes, we say, hey, look, I've got shit to do. Okay? I've got erotic fantasy fictions
I've got
to cook up in my mind, you know?
Yeah. I think I could survive June. I think I could survive June only because...
Are you fucking serious?
Well, like, hear me out.
How are you surviving June?
Immediately sell out. I'm working for the Harkidens immediately. I'm like a low-level functionary. Mostly I'm pouring tea in like important meetings. I will get killed during Palace Intrigue, I think is maybe where that goes. You know what I mean?
Did you have a good run until then, though?
Oh, I had the best time. I was mostly like, I was...
And that's what it's about.
Servicing the various concubines. I'm doing like a lot of logistical work as well. That's quite rewarding.
What does that mean?
What do you mean?
Servicing the concubines? What does that mean exactly?
There's a whole... There's a whole sub...
What are you saying?
There's a whole sub thing.
Did you put yourself into the Dune universe to be a sex worker?
No, they help train this.
You could have done that in any of the universes.
No. They help train the sex workers, so it's like a teaching role, kind of. It's like a tenured professorship, but for sex workers.
Oh my god, dude! I think that's... Is that not way worse? Is that not like a
Oh no, you're not like having sex with them. You're like teaching like the courtly ways and the different rituals and stuff.
Oh, okay. I thought it was. Yeah. I thought you were making like a Handmaid's Tale type environment. And you were the... No, the Marthas are the ones that work at the houses.
Oh, yeah.
What's the one that they sort of like look after the handmaids?
I don't remember. It's been
Mary,
so long.
maybe? It's something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But that role, because I mean, they were awful.
It's true.
Towing the company line, very cruel, needlessly cruel.
Well, yeah, the famously.
And that's the role
cruel.
you want to go into. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to recognize your own strengths, James, and that they're not always going to be flattering to you. Okay.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just me being honest. All right.
Coco, which fantastical universe would you survive?
If any.
Yeah. Again, I think Harry Potter might be the easiest, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Also, now thinking about it, you could just be a wizard now. Why'd you have to go to school?
No,
I mean, like you, the 30-year-old adult.
Oh.
You know, why did you get transported back to being 13? If you had the choice, you would.
Be 13 and a wizard?
Kind of. Yeah. But like as you are now, the worldly knowledge that you have now.
Oh yeah.
That you're 13 and a wizard.
Dude, I'd kill it.
I'm 13 and a wizard, and also like I bought 1,000 Bitcoin.
I'm sorry,
yeah.
madam.
Because that's coming out later. I don't care how magical you are.
Dude,
money's money.
I'm buying Apple shares.
I'm investing in Apple. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I'm a wizard, dude. I'm Minister of Magic in 10 years for me at that point. Youngest minister of all time.
We shared the work.
Youngest minister of
I was
magic.
out in the fields. I can hunt.
I'd be
carry a
fine.
knife,
Nah, I
or
picture
use a
you
gun.
like a
Tell you, you keep me here,
who's the
I'll
pre-Voldemort
spin this
figure
battle
from the
over
Fantastic
7
Beasts and Where to
for
Find Them, and he's going around and he's rallying the people, you know.
Wizard Hitler, Grindelwald.
Come with me then.
Grindelwald, yes.
Grindelwald,
Of
you
course.
But we do more
It was Jonathan Depp the whole
fuck.
time.
It was Jonathan Depp the whole time. Could you imagine casting Colin Farrell and the reveal being actually it's Jonathan Depp? That's so embarrassing.
good.
Yeah,
Need anything,
so he was
Pierce?
Wizard Hitler.
Yeah.
Was that the whole point?
Yeah.
Again,
So-
it's been so long since I have seen these
So
movies.
it's the
and I've seen
explanation.
them so far apart that I don't even understand how they're connected.
So like in
So,
universe.
but that's the role I pictured you in.
Well, first of all, how dare you? Second of all,
What do you mean? You could you didn't.
Why
have
would
to
you
be
call me
evil.
Wizard Hitler?
You could.
So I
No, but I
graduated from chopping
said
vegetables to
I said a
shopping.
dude going around like rallying up the people. You said Wizard Hitler.
that's because you
I
named the
thought, like,
guy
you-
who's Wizard Hitler.
Yes, but why do you have to be evil? Why couldn't you just be him but good?
Oh, I see what you see. Yeah,
Why couldn't you, David, being the 30-year-old wizard, going around rounding up the people? Why would it have to be evil? You're you. It would be a good thing.
It'd be like a socialist democracy of wizards.
Yeah, you're like we're rising up and we're burning down like wizard Amazon. Or
Oh,
something.
I'm wizard. So you were kind of pitches like I'd be wizard Marks almost,
Draw the line.
kind of thing.
Yes,
Yeah, I like
but for
that.
some reason you wanted to be
I didn't want to be.
the
I just.
evil version. I don't
I
know.
think that we're assuming different rules here is the problem. Like, because when you say, oh, you be that guy, I'm assuming you're saying, oh, like that's the role you'd have and the behavior that you'd have, but you're just saying, no, you'd have like a similar role within the world. Not you're specifically gonna be that guy.
Listen to this.
Yes, a similar like that role, but you.
Yeah, but you can
So
understand
you would
why.
be bringing you to it.
But you can understand why I was a little offended that you immediately went to Wizard Hitler. Without pausing.
To take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors.
I mean, in was Grindelguts a man of the people? Could he rally the people? Was he a good orator?
No.
Are these not all skills you possess, David?
No, he wasn't.
You know?
Dumbledore. So Dumbledore was.
You are famously good at chatting shit.
Yeah, I'm saying
You know,
this guy
and I'm
wasn't.
Sure that's
This guy got everything that he sort of went down the Hitler route of like, if you don't fall in love. I guess the problem is that J.K. Rowling's a bad writer, so it's never really clear like what made him popular or like what he was actually good at. He just kind of comes
from the
fully
movies.
formed.
I just gauged that that when he was going to those like groupings that he was giving like really good, speeches.
Yeah, but then he turns into Johnny Depp, and it's like, well, this guy has zero charm. Like, at least when it's Colin Farrell, you buy it. You know what I mean?
Right, but it was current. Yeah, true. Yeah,
Because that
he
was a
does
disguise.
do some of the speeches as Johnny D.
Yeah, because he was disguising himself as a politician with charisma and charm.
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws.
And instead he just came out looking like kind of like an albino lizard. Really pale, really kind of slight, like kind of greasy looking in a
Kind
way.
of like Johnny D in real life.
You sure?
This time.
For the record, this is
I just picture him as a pirate.
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
Don't know why you would think that. This is Sadie, who's the person that like everyone like they. What's the expression? They not twin them. Ship them. They ship Arthur and
them.
they ship Arthur and Sadie.
And why were you shipping yourself with this other woman?
So
I'm gonna go
onions, flour.
not piss. I'm just gonna go check on something really quickly.
Wow.
And while I'm going and doing that, explain to who was this other woman that you wanted to be in your erotic fan fiction?
That was John's wife,
Who was
Abigail.
she?
The widest range of ladies found.
Abigail.
Why do you want? Okay, you got to explain to me why you want to steal another man's wife.
I don't want to
Please,
steal
thank you,
his
yes.
wife. That's not.
Kilgore. Don't worry about me.
That's not what
Mr.
happened.
Kilgore. You go get your mail.
I just
David, I'm sorry, but when I ask you, hey, who is that? And you say, that's John's wife. And you're saying, that is the woman of my desires that I wish to be
No,
with. Unfortunately, yes, you have to steal her.
she's not a real person, so that's not really a germane consequence to me being like, that's a character I find attractive.
Oh, first of all, she is a real person, okay? She's a complicated individual.
Go not piss already.
Okay, but actually explain why this person though.
Well, so throughout the length of the story, she remains like one of the few people that actually has any kind of moral compass whatsoever. And she actually keeps the men around her accountable for their actions. And there's something about that I find that to be an endearing quality. And especially given the context under which she exists, and it must be said, as previously established, she does also kind of have the like dark kind of Yennefer-esque sort of dark makeup pale kind of vibe going, which is apparently what I'm into at the moment. So I think it's also another angle, another aspect of that. If we're being real with ourselves, that has to be an element. I need to post this mail. Okay. Wait a sec. So I think it's myriad things. It's not one thing. But yeah, if I had to start somewhere, it's probably that. All right, paid in full.
Aha!
And he's back from definitely not peeing.
And the truth reveals itself. It's another little boner. David's got a boner for another person from fucking Witcher.
I mean, sometimes the truth is truth, man.
So it's all because all roads lead to Yennefer for David.
At a certain point, yeah. I think just at a formative age in my life, I read those books and did something to my brain.
Read the books?
Yeah.
I don't buy that, dude. I don't buy that. I think you did read the books, but I think you hit video game pre-book, saw your new unrequited love, and you said, and now I will tackle the books.
Oh yeah, to be really clear,
now I must fiction, as you say all the time.
I'd never said that in my life. I played The Witcher 2 and I went, well, that's my wife that I have seen. I have to read about her.
Yeah, you turn on, and it's that scene, that classic scene where we just do the on David, and it's, I just died in your arms tonight. And it's like, we're, that like anamorphic lens where everything's blurry around the middle, and we're like panning in on Yennefer and panning in on a young David. Couldn't be something to say. I just died in your arms tonight. And then, couldn't walk away. And then it cuts to, and it's a montage of like David reading the fics, scribbling his own fanfics, drawing pictures of her, drawing himself and her, but like in like a modern setting, like they're just sort of like on the couch watching a movie together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just how the world goes sometimes, You meet a digital woman at a particularly formative age, and it changes you forever, Many such cases.
Oh, definitely many such cases. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. Well, just to give you an update, change horse, we did do that.
Yep.
Freak hunting, we did do that.
Yeah.
And the one other task that we had was David writes an erotic fan fiction, which technically we've got bones.
We've got the start of something that I think will truly be great, if I have to be real with you. Oh God, he fully stands up. This is gonna make aiming impossible. I think I've got enough to go on. Like truly, truly, definitely. I can write. I've got enough to write something substantial.
We're responsible for quite a lot of murder.
It's just the Wild West, baby.
Yeah, but I feel like such a dense amount of murder in such a small area that like when you think about all of these individual men that we're killing, this is like an entire bloodline now has a vengeance against us. Well, and just today, I think we're maybe like 60 bloodlines deep at this point who have a vengeance against us.
The other thing is, like, I don't think other gangs are doing these numbers. You know what I mean? Because they don't have to.
That's what's so annoying is like we're putting in so much effort for so little reward, it seems. And all these other gangs are like, you guys really need to focus less on just focus much less on indiscriminate murder and maybe spend some time planning grifts.
I want to stress
your
that
next fucking rob, dude.
I want to stress that what we're doing currently is picking up the groceries.
No, past those reins here.
That's what this job was.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
Well, maybe it was a bad harvest, you know. This is a fat stack of groceries we have here, though. No.
What do you think they're spending all my fucking money on, James? Spending all my goddamn kashish on, brother.
Look at this. We got 2 big sacks of potatoes back there.
Yeah.
We got boxes of other shit. You know, this is actually
probably some flour and some wheat.
Not a bad. What would you call it? Like what do you call like a
harvest,
like a target? Would you call it like a job?
What?
Like when you're doing a rob?
Oh, like a mark? Like a
yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is a good haul. Like this would be a good job.
I think so. Well, except we paid for it.
Yeah.
So it's not really a. We just went grocery shopping and on the way home had to do mass murder coincidentally. They weren't related.
No, I'm saying those other people. This is a good haul
for
them to rob.
Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry. Yes, I'm with you.
I'm saying like it makes sense.
Conversations, but I'd be lying.
I think what this means is that next episode we're going to do the big bank job. If I've got my mission orders right. So it's going to be a big fucking knockdown. Cross something off the list, you know?
This guy needs to just let it go.
Yeah.
Just let it go, brother.
Prove you can handle yourself.
Keeping the full long dude, but fully bald on top.
It's a lot.
Just let it go, man.
Just doing the Rick Rubin, you know?
Very Ruben-esque. Yes. But this guy is not talking so much about channeling the spirit of creativity through us, you know. Not something we can harness and hold. We're merely just a vessel through which we tap into the energies of the infinite creative, you know?
It's really true, James, and that's actually how I come up with most of my erotic fiction is the energy of the kind of erotic universe.
Oh, I know. But you just put out a different conduit, shall we say, into the ether to receive those signals.
Brother, I'm picking up what you're putting down. You dirty bird. You dirty bird. All right, now, we have customarily, when we've ended our streams, we obviously got to stow the horse, okay? Yeah. Because I am legitimately terrified of killing this horse off stream, and you will not forgive me if that happens.
Let's just. I can't even begin to imagine.
That's what I'm saying.
How I would feel.
And the risk profile
if
in
tobacco dies.
The risk profile in that of how I play when we're not on stream is quite high. So that's not something I want to really be messing with in general.
Yeah.
So I think we deposit the horse. Now, typically been ending our streams by getting stoinked off our nut. Okay.
Yes.
Getting boozed
which
out.
Isn't healthy.
It's not, but we were in a pretty bad situation back there. Maybe we're turning a new leaf in a new camp, you know? New town, new leaf, new me. Live, laugh, love, James. Fuck you.
New town just means we got a new bar to get to.
That's true.
A couple of new friends to make.
Let's
go put on our finest raccoon skin hat and let's get on down to a local bar.
I I didn't put on. I'm just wearing what I'm wearing. Do we want to go back for an outfit? We got time.
Yes, absolutely. We need new digs. We need new digs. We got to end strong. New town, David. First impressions.
We got first
matter.
impressions, everything, man.
You know,
people say, oh, it's about building a meaningful connection. When you really get to know someone, that's when you learn that. No. First impressions. What's the fit? What's the drip? That's all that matters to me. All right, I'm surface level.
Can you make sure that you're holding down the Mew button? I just want to make sure that 6 is the Mew button, so that he mews. He's mewing this whole time to sort of just keep that jawline looking good.
I'm not in control of that. He's just doing that of his own free will.
Okay, good.
It's just him letting you know that he's having a good time.
Camp funds up to $48.95. Hello, who's been putting in work?
That was us earlier today when we stole those sheep.
Oh, us again!
Yeah, us again. Us again. All right, let's get a fit. Do we want the raccoon hat? What are we thinking?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We need the raccoon skin hat.
Right, let's have a look.
You have quite a way with words.
Hats. Stolen hats, ovs.
Let's build this whole outfit around the hat. Oh,
that's what I'm thinking.
God, it's good.
Let's just rip some stuff off first, so we're kind of got a clean canvas to work with.
Let's get back to a blank canvas, please.
Now, the hat itself, and I'm just gonna pop out of the menu so we can get a look at it. Give me a sec. I'm liking the black and white. Are we doing a monochrome look?
Love that. Love that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Love that we have a motif, you know?
Because we've got...
we have our colors. We have our colors, and now we have our materials.
I'm thinking white shirt. Well, or do we do a stripy everyday shirt?
Furs. Things must be fuzzy.
I think we can do that.
But I love the black and white. Black and white and fuzzy.
Okay. I should have... Give me a sec here.
We may have to rock those fuckly loafers.
No, we're fine. We can just do these. What do you think about that?
Oh.
It's good, huh?
That's looking good. That's looking good.
And a furry vest. I mean, we got the tassels. It's not really furry, though. We could do... We've got our big ram coat that we made, don't we?
Ram coat. What's the bison coat?
It's a white fit. Or the bear coat, which is a black fit.
Oh, the bison. White on white with the pants.
It's pretty good.
Maybe black undershirt to keep the monochromatic look.
Yeah, let's give it a crack. Oh, it's pretty good.
Oh, that's a sharp looking man.
Do we need a vest? I'm not sure that we do.
Okay. Well, throw on like a white vest or something.
I don't think we have a white vest.
Did we not bump into one? What's that guy?
No, we've got... So this is our normal vest. That's the leathery one with the leathery back. I don't think we have a white one. Yeah, no. No vest. No vest. It's not going to look good. We're not going to do it. I mean, I'm okay with this as a look. You
can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk.
Oh, should we do a little ascot? Look at the little... It just adds a little bit of flavor to it. It's still black and white.
Absolutely. Keep it formal. Keep it formal.
Keep it formal. We're going to overheat in this, but that's fine. I think that's a good look.
Oh my God. That is a great look.
Let me just check the time here. What time is it? Yeah, we got time. It's only 10:30. Bar will still be open. That's early. It's early, James.
Yeah, it's early.
Where's the hotel? It's here. Perfect. Do you think if we showed up drinking in the sack vest that we would get served? Probably not, right?
I can't imagine so. Oh,
That's not our horse.
This is quite an outfit.
There's a lot going on, but you know, like sometimes you want like a power clash. That's what this monochrome is doing for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is new school peacocking.
Yes, dude. And not enough people are giving us our flowers for that. They're too afraid of admitting that we look sick.
And what horse are we on? Are we on a new horse?
No, I just tried to get on the wrong horse. That's all.
This is a great look.
Sorry, I'm just plugging the controller in because it was dying before. There we go. Now let me ask you something, James. Okay, I think next episode we're gonna be ticking off robbing a bank. I feel confident in that. We're in the right place in the story. I feel like we can do that next episode. Did we check off everything on our meager to-do list today? Is the question.
We did. Not a lot on the to-do list today, but we hit all three.
Sometimes it's just
change horse.
Sometimes it's a day at work, James. You know, sometimes you got to get in there, roll your sleeves up, and just get it done. They can't all be They can't all be Friday afternoon drinks. They can't all be
epic adventures. You know.
Sometimes I'm just a guy going grocery shopping and then killing 50 guys on the way home.
Sometimes.
So
yeah, and it was still like an eventful series of events.
Yeah.
But like, you know, you're gonna have weeks like this where you're not really, and maybe you even have 7 weeks where you're not really progressing.
The
bucket run, and that's okay. You know.
This is unbelievable.
And
this is quitter talk. That's what this is.
And sometimes you have like you put it like a work bite. This is a work bite that we're putting in here.
Yeah. Oh, we look very good.
Yeah, and I think at the end of the day, coming out with a pretty solid 1890s Americana erotic fiction,
it'll all have been worth it. Well, it'll have been worth it, like 100%.
Oh my god, dude, we're peacocking on these dudes so hard right now.
They don't even know about me, dude.
Look at these fucking losers. Look at these fucking losers.
They don't even know about me.
Y'all in here join? Well, we out there fighting. Settle down, fellas.
We're gonna get a screen picky of this one. You ready?
Dude, is anyone?
That guy next to me is shadracked, dude. Just like we're about to be.
There's some dude over there yapping.
And we gotta get the full look.
Dude, we're about to change this fucking title to Booze Boys with how much we keep hitting these goddamn bars.
Sometimes you gotta do it.
Maybe not. I rarely forget a face.
I think that guy's just drunk as shit.
Dude, a fucking 1890s bar, if it was like this, would be insufferable. There's just some dude
It's
in
always
the corner
someone
yapping.
Constantly trying to fucking start something with you.
Oh, hell yeah. Coco's putting in the erotic ad libs. These are good. This is good stuff. Warmth spreading through me.
Please don't
That's
read
a
them
good
out.
One. Wave of a climax is another one.
This
Sloppy smacking. Pretty good.
Why are these guys attacking me? I was just having a drink.
We're just trying to have a beer.
I bet you I get a bounty for this shit too.
Die.
I literally was having a beer. I don't understand what happened here. Okay, it's one down. Oh no, he's not down yet.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Nice. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, roasted.
Okay, okay. No, no. Did he draw his pistol on me? Is that his gun on the ground? Son of a bitch. What the? How is this still happening?
What the fuck?
Whoa! Just get the hat and go. Just get the hat and go. No, put the body down. Get the hat. Get the hat. Get the hat.
God. Oh
this is escalated so quickly. Why am I?
Oh my god. We can't just have unarmed assault. Yeah, we've been hit. Oh, the chivalry's going down.
Pick
the chivalry's
the hat
plummeting.
Up.
Okay. All right.
I'll confess.
Bit of a hairy exit on this episode.
I'll confess.
Normally we like to finish things off. Finish off with a nice little nightcap. Things have gone a little bit differently this night, you know, and that's how it happens sometimes in 1890.
People really seem to want to fight us in a way that I don't necessarily understand.
That might have been our fault. That might have been our fault. We couldn't help who was looking. We just had to bring the heat, and we might have peacocked.
Come here.
We might have peacocked a little too hard.
Shit.
Oh, why did you run straight to the police?
I was trying to stop the witness.
David!
It's right, I got the sack on.
Okay.
That,
okay.
I'm willing to admit, that one got out of hand.
Well, guys, what an adventure. What an adventure this one was. Not, also we're streaming Tuesdays or Wednesdays now. It's still normally Wednesdays. We just had to move it this week.
I had some erotic fiction to write. I already had I had an appointment booked.
David's keeping it pretty randy these days.
Yeah,
with the erotic fiction that he's working on. Always procrastinating on the big books, and he does it with a little bit of smut. Procrastinates with a little bit of smut.
Keeps the blade sharp, James. If you're writing, you're still keeping the blade sharp. Okay, keeping the tools oiled, keeping them lubricated. Okay.
His words.
They're well lubricated.
Not mine.
Okay.
Keeping it lubricated.
Now,
well, David, I think we did it.
We did, and we got away without a bounty on that one because I put on the sack, so the sack comes to the rescue once again. I'm just looking for my hat that I dropped when I did that. It might have despawned.
This is catastrophic. I didn't realize that we lost the hat.
We put the sack on, it went flying off. It's okay, I know how to get it back. Don't worry, James. I'll figure it out later. It's a fucking dog. Let me check in the horse and then we can call it a night. I'm sorry. Should have done that. And it's closed. I'll do that off stream. Fuck's sake. The risk involved in this. Okay. Well, we did it.
You know, we did it, and I guess this is proof that, you know, not everything pans out how you thought it would. What happened? Did you save?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. It's locked in.
It's locked in. We took a beating in that fight. They pulled knives on me. I was just having a beer. Unbelievable.
Yeah, but again, I blame us. We peacocked a little too close to the sun.
Yeah.
We pissed off the wrong people. We came in, we really mogged them. We mogged them with our fit. We drip mogged them.
We drip mogged them.
And that'll happen in a small town. You know, tall poppy syndrome is real.
Yeah.
It's real. And
and that's
a lesson. There's a lesson in that.
Yeah. And that's the Red Dead Redemption. You know? That's the Red Dead Redemption.
you hear that fucking piece of shit? The fuck?
Yeah.
What did he say to us?
Well, that was
Mind
the
your
sheriff.
goddamn business, you old piece of shit.
Yeah, he can't prove it was us. We'll catch you guys next time.
Fucking don't know who we are.
Hopefully.
Just got drip mogged. The whole fucking town just got drip mogged. Of course he's chatting shit.
Hold on. I can put on my bison hat just to intimidate him. Yeah, what do you think about that? What do you think about that? Huh? What do you think about that?
Get fucked. Get fucked, idiot. Yeah, keep walking.
Poke the bull, get the horns, brother. You know what I'm saying?
A little on the nose.
Sorry.
A little on the nose because we're wearing the hat with the horns on it now.
Sorry. Well, that's it. Stream over, as we always say at the end of these. We'll catch you next time for our first ever checklist item, which is going to be robbing a bank. Hopefully.
And until then, as David famously says, keep it horny out there.
I guess we are ending on that.
Stay horny.